Went back to pagan times when they marked the beginning.
Which was destined to overthrow the pagan tyranny
Pagan
of Rome.
symbols, 4th or 5th century.
Let the pagans steal their...
You fucking pagan.
May his blessing be upon pagan men.
Paganini, he's the pastry.
What you?
It's pagan, it's vulgar, it's all faintly silly.
It is a pagan divinity that was found in the woods.
That was very pagan.
Pagan! Man, it's fucking pagan idolatry. Look around
This
you.
is something I never thought to see. A pagan welcome to Israel.
Has existed long before baby Jesus. Went back to pagan times when they marked the beginning of spring, and the egg tells us that
The birth of the new faith called Christianity, which was destined to overthrow the pagan tyranny of Rome and bring about a new society. The
Pagan symbols, 4th or 5th century.
Right. 600 years before the...
Let the pagans steal theirs on mountain, hill, and plain.
Well, what is he then? Does that make him a demigod? There are no demigods, you fucking pagan.
Merciful and compassionate. May his blessing be upon pagan men who loved other gods, who shared their food.
Tar is the gardener. I do not know who plays a violin.
Paganini, he's the pastry cook.
They must have more guests out there than...
Admit you're glad I brought you.
It's pagan, it's vulgar, it's all faintly silly, but it works.
Sunrise always works.
This satyr was in a villa at Pompeii. It is a pagan divinity that was found in the woods. It is a good thing they exist no longer. They were...
He didn't just die, Emily. He sacrificed his life.
That was very pagan of him.
He was the first American to die on Omaha Beach.
Evil. I mean, that's what the man's got set up here. Man, it's fucking pagan idolatry. Look around you. Shit, he's loco.
We are the herd.
This is something I never thought to see. A pagan welcome to Israel.
How can a pagan be converted to the true God?
Do variations. I make oaths with pagan gods. Seduce the queen in her own chamber.
Brightness.
It was the flames, stupid.
Then why didn't he burn like the pagan? Tell me.
You don't think the Greeks and Romans were on anything? Christians got half of their stuff from the pagans, or do you need to take word of the early church again?
Guys.
Died without a son, and the King of England, a cruel pagan known as Edward the Longshanks, claimed the throne of Scotland for himself.
You magnificent pagan god!
Thanks, Al. Yes.
Male to female.
People found God through sex.
In paganism, women were worshipped as a route to heaven. But the modern church has a monopoly on that.
His father on Olympus, 1,000 years before Gethsemane.
How can you compare pagan mythology to the true word?
Pretty damn closely, I'd say.
We do tryouts.
Frosty the Snowman espouses a pagan belief in magic. The snowman comes to life when enchanted.
Sacred burn, for Christ's sake.
I'm not talking about some kind of pagan voodoo here. I'm talking about something real, something measurable in the biology of the forest.
To ridicule the enemies of the faith. For example, when the pagans plunged St. Maurus into the boiling water, he complained that his bath was too cold, salt and...
Turn his back on God and embrace a pagan worship of the pestilence!
It hasn't been due entirely to luck, Bridget.
He can't help the way he acts. He's a pagan, my lady.
He's a mad dog.
Well...
A barbaric island at the edge of the world where half-naked pagans resisted Caesar's legions.
My countrymen wear clothes now.
Oh, protector.
Portions of this book you've committed to memory, The Origin of the Species.
I am not the least interested in the pagan hypotheses of that book. Never read it, and I never will.